Hello and welcome back to another episode of Two Idiots, One Console, where the premise is we are two idiots.
On one console.
Today we're playing Smart Factory Tycoon Beginnings. It is just a demo of the full game. It ends when we reach factory level 5. We just played a little bit of it to figure out some things so that we know what's going on. So, we're jumping right in. We're going to skip tutorial stuff, but we will explain it all to you guys. We named our factory Idiot Actory here. What did you say you wanted to name the building?
Bill.
Bill? Just Bill?
Because I think it's funny.
Alright. So we'll go ahead and hit that. Go away from the tutorial, please and thank you. We need a production room, which we're going to go right here like that. Make a door right here. And then...
which we're putting the door there because they bring stuff in and out. So it's easier to have it. Because they did not tell you a single thing.
Oh yeah, no, they are very bad at... Oh, I can only have one door.
Oh, that blows.
Yeah,
okay.
that kind of blows. Alright.
Oh, well, that shouldn't be too big of an issue.
Yeah, the reason why figuring that one out was actually because... Oh, crap.
You clicked out.
I clicked out it. I do this every time with this one because it's so weird, the building system with
He
this.
expects it to just be drag and drop, not like tell it when you're done.
I'm expecting more like Timberborn, not this. But it's this. So we're going to do a 4x4 room with the door here for the robots room.
Yeah, because we've never had any reason to use the back door yet, have we?
Not yet, no. Granted, we will eventually, because considering that we will eventually get to this building if we ever make enough money to. And this building, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff. We'll get there when we get there, if we get there. In the machines, we are going to need... Well, first off, we'll show you guys we can make a little ducky, a plush bear, a drum set, or a truck 2CB right now. Right now, it looks like we're going to go ahead and do the plush bear, because that does seem like it'll sell the best out of all of them. Right? I think. Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm
looks
understanding
like
that correctly.
Though, I mean, because the one side of it's price and the other's time, none of them take very long to make, but that one does seem to make the most money, so...
Well, unless that's, the price it takes to make it.
Yeah, in which
we'll
case...
figure it out. But looking at this, if we hit, we see required machines right here, sewing machine and stuffing machines. We'll go into machines, sewing machine, we'll go ahead and put one right there. And we'll grab a stuffing machine, put it right there. And now we'll go market, plush bear, plan product, link the sewing machine, and then link the stuffing machine. Now we have durability. Now we can choose the amount that we want to make, right? And the durability. So if we do 60% durability, it only costs us $440 to make it, and we get $2,890 in profit, 100 XP towards our experience level here for our factory. But if we go up to 90, we make 400 XP, and we only lose about 300 or so in profit. Not even 300, I think. Well, hold on. So 2890. 2650, we're not even losing 300. We're losing a little over 2. So we're going to do that. And we're going to go ahead and hit execute on that. Now we get to do this fun little thing called buying a couple of robots, because we need 2 robots minimum in order to do this, which is what the robot room is for. The robot room actually gets a charger, which I'm going to put in 2 chargers. You guys will see why later. And then 2 lubricators, because robots need to be lubed. They need to be lubed, guys. Then we got to put in a delivery zone, which I'm going to put right here. like that, I think.
Yeah.
And we'll set that one to export zone only, so that's only finished products. And then now we're gonna go over here by the two robots we need. As you can see, there's different prices for different robots. I like to go for the most expensive one because they have a higher rating. I'm not like it, which is, as you can see, it's about their movement speed, their processing speed, their charge capacity, and their oil capacity. The lower the rating, the lower all of those stars. And so we want to get, like, we want to be able to get to these guys, but we need to unlock epic and legendary robots in the R&D menu. We might not even be able to do that today.
Yeah, we'll see.
Like, I don't know if we'll be able to do that with our, like, factory level limits.
Yeah, because every factory level gives you a point that you can spend in that menu. Nothing costs just 1 point, and the demo, as we've said, only goes up to level 5, so we may not be able to do much here, but it'll be a good look-see at the game.
Yeah. So I've just got us a couple of robots.
If y'all like the demo, then we'll obviously play the full version.
Yeah, I got a couple of robots. We've got Maya and Elise coming in right here, and as you guys noticed, I'm sure, we can choose the color of the robots. First two, I made the color of the robots black. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go into our garden. We're gonna go ahead and plant some trees because those help our sustainability level down here.
Which that is one thing that we are still not sure what the hell that even means, but I don't know,
I have
it does
no idea.
something.
I've got zero idea. I'm planting 3 trees.
We care about it for a reason. We'll let you know when we figure it out.
Yeah, we care about it for a reason. We don't know what the reason is yet.
Other than, like, I guess being good people.
Yeah. Now, we've got one product going. While we're at it, we can actually go ahead and plan out another product. We can do the duck, the drum set, or we can go and try and get all of this stuff for the truck 2CB, which it will be a required durability of 80. If we do that one, we will probably need another production room, just because that is quite a bit of things. So I'm thinking we'll go with the drum set.
Mm-hmm.
So we need plastic injection machine, paint station plastic, and assembly station. You'd think we only need one of these, but if we hit plan product, you see it wants you to have 2 of the injection machines and the paint stations.
Which we figured out in our small little playthrough that you don't really need both.
But having both is going to make it faster. So you kind of have to balance what you want to do with that one. So with this, I'm thinking I do want to do multiple of each.
Start with one of each, just so that we can make absolutely sure that we can afford everything, you know?
Yeah, which there's all of that, right? And to get a plastic injection machine, it is 800. For the paint station, it is 5. We can't afford buying them. Whether or not we can afford to get this is a different thing. So you know what? We'll go with the 1 for now. 1 each for now, because we can link it all like so. And especially considering we are going to need to get us a couple more robots if we want this to be more efficient. Right now, it doesn't really matter, but so right here, we're going to look at our profits. 3,500 versus 3,000. Lose out on 500.
Gain a lot of XP.
Gain 300 total XP. So I think a middle ground might be better.
Yeah.
So we're going to go with 80 for that. Then we're going to go ahead and hit execute. and speed things up to about ×5. Because
we
otherwise
tried
it takes
10
forever.
and ×10 was a little.
Oh yeah, here, just to show you guys. This is ×10. It's a little bit much. So we do ×5. We've got 1,000 coins over there right now. We don't have enough for a good robot, so we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait on that because regardless, even if we did get 2 more right now, they would finish the foxes, or the bears rather, prior to starting on the drums, unless I upped the drums to the top priority, which I'm not gonna do. So we're gonna go ahead and have them continue with the bears here.
So I wonder if maybe we can improve the robots via the skill point thing.
There is available robot skill points. I don't know what that is actually going to do for us.
That's how we set them. Okay, that's why we have to name the buildings, is because they're working in Bill right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, because it does not do a phenomenal job of telling you what's going on ahead of time. You kind of just dive in and you either do well or you don't.
Yeah. You kind of, it throws you, like the reason we skipped the tutorial is it throws you in and doesn't tell you shit.
Yeah, like it tells you what you need to know. You know, like, okay, you gotta build a room, rooms need doors, XYZ, but then it doesn't really tell you why. So you're just kind of like, okay, build a room, put on a door. Why did I do that? Oh, because we're gonna put things in here. Why am I putting things in here? You know?
Yeah.
Why am I hiring robots? And then you have to kind of play it a little bit on your own to actually understand what's going on. Which actually, I do think that makes this a pretty good, like, YouTube demo game, because then you've got us telling you what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. Not that I'm very good at that yet, but I'm working on it. Let's see. Uh-oh.
Oh, when did we go negative? What?
Just now. But we just got money from that, and we leveled up on our factory. Like we said, though, in our R&D, none of these cost anything under 2.
Do we have something for, like, robots somewhere where we can maybe improve?
There's this, Master Technicians. This allows you to reduce robot maintenance costs by 30%.
Maintenance costs, that was probably what just happened.
Possibly. And then Epic Robots and Legendary Robots over here.
Yeah, which lets you unlock the cooler ones. Okay.
Yeah. Which I'm not seeing.
For something where we can, like, work on them ourselves. Like, here you go, have a better battery.
Right. But yeah, so we can't really do anything yet for a minute. We're gonna let these guys continue to work on the drum set, unless I think buying one more robot might not be a terrible idea.
Yeah, maybe just to speed things up a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially for because there's kind of 3 things to do.
Yeah, which we'll just... There we go.
Oh, Paige. That was the name of my first crush.
Yep. And then, while we're at it, we can even set another plush bear in motion, because we already have a sewing machine and stuffing machine linked and ready to go for it. Which, with this one, I think I do want to do this, just to get us a little bit extra. I know it's not much extra, but I do think it would be best to do so. Which this is going to cost us a little bit of money. Already cost us the money, I guess.
Don't we need that little storage space in the production room as well?
We can use a storage space in the production room, but we don't need it because we have this one, which is our export zone anyway. We're not making enough that we
put,
need.
Like, the drumsticks and the in-between stuff when they have multiple parts to a toy.
It hasn't seemed like they do, because they've got 2 drums out already. But we can put something in there and see. We'll just make a 2x2 spot right here. General zone for all products, and we'll see what happens. Because if they do need that, then they'll be able to do that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, the maintenance cost is definitely
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they need that because this...
which we can get as low as like $10,000 before bankrupting.
Oh, saving.
Oh, I hate it when it does that.
Yeah, it makes me nervous. Alright, so it does not seem like we need this because they're not using it for anything. Just looking at what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're taking it straight over to the assembler.
In the tutorial it told us to do that. Who fucking knows why?
I don't know, because I got rid of it right away in the tutorial even. Because it also immediately after said to have a zone here for exporting. So... Who knows? Maybe, like, it might be needed for later. So... You know.
If we end up needing it later, we will put another one in.
Yeah. If we end up needing another one later, we'll put another one in. Right now, I think we're good.
As per fucking usual, we'll get there when we get there.
We'll get there when we frickin' get there. Alright. Almost done with the drums. Boom. Call for delivery. Come on. Come get y'all drums. Come get y'all drums.
Come get your drums.
Stop doing that. Collect product. Put it away. Like, send it out. It's too late now. It's already done. It's already done. Alright, and that gave us a lot of money. We're factory level 2 now.
I think we're about to have to pay maintenance cost on a robot, though.
Possibly. Smart building. This allows you to reduce building costs by 40%. We can get... I'm looking to see what else we can get. Hypersoft tires, which allows us to have faster transportation by trucks, which is currently our only transportation.
Is Hypersoft a brand? Because soft tires will like not do that.
I don't know. Epic, we can unlock epic robots, which I don't think we need right now.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Lumberjack 1, which allows us to purchase 3 more tree types. And that is it.
What was the first one you said?
The first one I said was smart building, which allows us to reduce building costs by 40%.
Honestly, that might be helpful.
Alright, so we'll go with that then. And we'll see.
Like, we're not worried about the robots, and I'm not worried about delivery speed, so...
Yeah, hey, Bear finished while we were in that menu, so we'll go ahead and come in here. Ooh, we can make a water gun.
What do we need? Plastic?
We already have them.
Everything we have? Okay.
Yeah. So, looks like we don't have any requirements, so we'll go... Oh, jeez. Okay.
Well, this might be where we start buying more.
We'll just set all 3 to this.
For now.
And all 3 to this. And this to that. Set this. Let's see what it looks like at 90. 1440.
Here's the question. Can we change this later?
Ooh. This is... So 60% durability. Like, it to 90%, it's a whole set... Like, it's a $700 difference.
Okay, so this time, yeah, we'll do lower durability.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and hit execute on that one.
So here's the question is going to be, like... Can we change what machine we're using while we're actively building the thing? Like, can we just add more machines, or...?
It doesn't seem so.
Cool.
Yeah,
so... That means we might be stuck making a really slow water gun.
We might be. So in the meantime, I think I'm going to go ahead and buy a second plastic injection machine to go right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then a second paint station to go right next to it. And then when the water gun's done, we'll set up drums using the current setup. But for now, we'll go ahead and set up another bear. And we'll go for...
We'll go for XP.
Yeah, we'll go for XP on this one. Execute.
466.
And then...
Go check, like, mouse over some stuff on the water gun, because I know, like, the truck one...
Market graph. Product's not ready for delivery.
We can change it.
Yeah, sadly.
Oh, well.
Sadly, no. I do think buying one more robot might be the move, though. What do you think?
Yeah, we could.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and grab Mateus.
Weren't there 2-star robots lower down? I thought I saw some.
Yeah, but they're for more than we have, and now Mateus is also more than we have because we just had...
We'll make more than that selling stuff, so okay.
So that does put us in the hole a little bit, but we're going to earn it back whenever the plush bears are done. Because I just upped the plush bears priority because...
Yeah, I was about to say you might want to do that.
Yeah, that's... The water gun's going to take forever right now. Like, that was very clear already.
Which, granted, I mean, it's already 40%, which is pretty good, but...
Yeah, but it also has 0 out of 10 water guns done. I don't know what that percentage actually is.
Probably the amount of stuff that's currently, like, sitting ambiently waiting to be finished.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out when we get... We'll get there when we get there. But right now we've got stuff happening, so...
Yeah, no, I figure just because it's not finished doesn't mean it's not, like, doing something, you know?
Yeah, I think that might just be, like, it's that much done on that product. But I might, like, on the individual product, but I don't know.
I figure, like, that's how many, like, it's 52% of all of the components, and, like, I figure it factors in, like, the components to put it together, and, like, having painted things and all of that.
Maybe. You might... I have no idea, because I know right now we're at 70% and 7 plush bears done. We have 1 water gun done, and somehow we're at 60%.
Well, there's also probably just much less to do with the plush bears.
Alright, plush bear delivery. Make it choppy. Snap, snap.
Sneep, snort.
Sneep, snort. Alright. So we've got plush bear delivery going. It's going out. Oh boy, we're barely going to make enough money on that one. We're down to 1902 negative, and we're making 1970.
Yeah, this is getting a little sketchy.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh, I should be working on the water gun again now.
Yeah.
My
which does seem to
have,
maybe
like,
be faster.
7 of them put together real quick here. Actually, they might have just made all of the components before assembling them, which also makes sense.
Not quite all of them, but a decent amount of them, it seems.
I figured it also makes sense, like, it might consider, like, 30% of it being, like, creating the actual thing, 30% of it being painting it, and 30% of it, putting it all together. Which would make sense why we're all of a sudden flying through them now, you know?
Yeah.
Which, if we're right about that, what we should be doing is planning drums right now, probably. Which I know is going to cost money, but we're going to be done with these pretty soon.
We can't plan drums because we only have the one assembly machine. We would have to get rid of the assembly machine.
Oh, damn, okay. Whatever.
Like, we'd have to, like, put in another assembly machine or get rid of the water gun contract. So we gotta wait for the water guns to be done first before we can plan drums. Which at least we'll be making $4,500 off the water gun, and we are in the positive at the moment, so...
For once.
Yeah. Which we're almost done with the water guns. We're done. Okay. So now we'll go ahead. Oh, do we want to do... Nope, we do not have that sustainability available to us.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and do another drum set. We'll do one there, one there, one there, and one there, and one there. And see how fast this one gets made with making as much money as possible.
Theoretically, this should just go.
It should. We have 2 more points available. We've got, it was the Hypersoft tires or the Epic robots. I'm thinking the tires.
Yeah, sure.
Which, oh geez, we're already at level 4.
Yeah, that's the other reason why I was like, yeah, just do whatever at this point. Because otherwise I was going to be like, well, let's save up for the solar panels and stuff that they have, but
yeah,
it's not going to be worth it.
It really won't. Not right now. Might as well set the bear into motion while we're at it. You know, considering we're about to be done with it already anyway.
Yeah.
Which is also why I lowered, like, I had the durability set to basically bare minimum on the bear. Buy us a little bit more time.
I guess we just see how much money we can make before the end of the demo now.
Yeah, before we run out of demo. I don't like that. Stop saving. Makes me nervous.
I feel like there's gonna be a fucking boss fight.
Makes me nervous, and this ain't even a boss fight type game, dude. Come on. Quit that.
Like, just don't tell me about it. Don't make a big deal out of it. Go
Yeah.
ahead and save. Just don't tell me
Don't
you're doing
put
it.
a whole big thing right here in the center of my screen. You know, put a tiny little thing up here in the corner where I can't fucking see it. Where I'm not gonna notice it.
Yeah, just like, whatever, it's happening, but you don't need to worry about it. It's happening in the background.
Yeah.
Nothing's happening. It's just saving. That's okay.
Like, yeah, that way it doesn't make me terrified for my life. Oh, we can up their speed, their movement speed, processing speed, capacity, oil capacity. Okay. That's what the skill points, the robot skill points are about.
But that does that only do that to one robot?
It'll do it to each individual robot, it looks like. Because Maya has 3, whereas Elise has 2, Paige has 1, and Matthias has none.
So we might want to go for... Okay, cool. That works. So probably...
Processing speed?
Yeah, that works.
Do we want to do all 3 here?
I think we should do processing speed. Well, movement speed doesn't seem to matter.
Not really, not that much.
Let's also maybe like charge or oil capacity. Yeah.
Same thing with Elise?
Yeah. Go ahead and just like...
Alright, and then Paige will just do processing. And Matthias just got 1, so we'll go ahead and give that to him in processing as well.
Yeah, so that way everybody moves just a little bit faster.
Yeah, everything gets done a little bit faster. We're already at 7 drum sets. So, just waiting for them to finish the last 3.
I do wish that instead of going to level 5, I wish it had gone until we could buy the other building. You know, because that's going to take a long time anyway.
Yeah.
Like, as is, if the audience enjoys this video, like, I'd buy the next one, but, like...
Honestly, I'm down for buying this game anyway. I'm currently enjoying it.
Yeah. No, I am. I definitely do like this game, and it would be more fun to build increasingly more and more complex products.
Yeah.
Which now we're getting the idea. I think the assembly rooms need to be fucking massive, and the robot rooms need to be as big as they need to be.
Yeah, which, I mean, we can always make another production room, too. But see, the thing is, it costs.
No, I know.
So
And that's why I'm saying I think we should just be making them bigger in the first place, probably.
maybe. But we do have a limited amount that we start with, so got to keep that in mind. You know?
Yeah.
Alright, so now let's go ahead. Go for the lowest amount of experience. So that we can get more money, I figure. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we're gonna hit level 5, so...
Yeah, no matter what we do, like even this one at the lowest is gonna hit us to level 5.
You wanna just make an absurd amount of rubber ducks and see how long it takes to make them?
Sure. I think that'll be fun. And then we'll go 60, and we'll go...
Yeah, I think we can make some like 38 of them.
43.
43.
Max
okay.
deliverable is 43. Let's see how long it takes to make them with 4 robots working on it. Hell, oh, we can't make a second one. It would be so funny if we could. All right. In the meantime, let's go ahead and just plant a whole bunch more trees to get our sustainability to be higher, just for. Not exactly where I meant to put that, but fine, whatever.
Symmetry.
Ish.
Get it? Symmetry.
Ah.
There it goes.
There it goes.
I guess it didn't take us all that long.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right.
something must have delivered. That's probably it. Oh well.
The only thing that we had going was the rubber ducks. I think buying the trees got us more experience.
Oh shit.
If I'd have known.
That up, then.
If I'd have known. Anyway, yeah. We'll have the link to the game down in the description.
Yeah,
let us know if you want to see more.
If you want to see us play more, let us know.
Honestly, I'm gonna buy the game either way.
Yeah, so like, if
I
you
was
want to
having
see
fun.
us play it, please let us know. That'll be a good excuse for us to play it.
Yeah. Anyway, this has been
2 idiots, 1 console.
and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.